Hello everyone. In this video, we will quickly go ahead and see how to schedule a meeting for your class. First, you need to go to the calendar where you will see all the meetings that have been scheduled. You have to choose the slot where your meeting will be. So suppose I have a class starting at 11:10. I have to choose a slot at 11 and click here. This will open a slot like this, allowing me to put in the details. I can put the title, select a few more attendees that I might want to invite. Here, you have to add the channel where it belongs. So suppose this class is attended by all the members of this particular team. You have to go there, choose the channel, and this is where the team link will be posted. And from there, all the members of this particular team can join directly. You can of course change the time to whatever you want using your keyboard. If you want to extend the time instead of 30 minutes, if you want to take it for more time, you can change the ending time. And when you change the ending time, the time for which the meeting is held will be automatically updating itself. There's one last point that I would like to cover in this particular video, and that is not available right now. I just have to click send first. What this essentially will do is, it will create my course. You can see at 11:10, it has created my schedule. It is displaying my course name and my name. And we will find that this has also been posted here under the Teams. If you go to Let's Learn Teams, in the general post, in this channel, that course has been, that schedule has been posted. So whoever is a part of this particular Teams, if you want to see the members team, you can go to Manage Team, and here you can see all the members who are a part of this particular team. So all these members will get a notification, and this schedule will also be added to their individual calendars. So from their individual calendars, they can join, or they can join from this particular. Now coming to the most important part. What happens here is all the members can take control of the presentation at any point of time. Any member can add or remove the students, and there are many other such things that students can do. If you don't want the students to take control of your presentation in the middle of your class, what you have to do is you should go back to your schedule, click on it to edit it, and now you will get a new option here called Meeting Options. You have to click on that. This will open an additional window in the Chrome browser, which allows you to select a few options. Now, lobby is a temporary place in your team where people who are not a part of your team can come and wait. How to reach the lobby? Well, if they have the link to your meeting, they can come to your lobby. If they are a member, however, they'll directly enter it, because you have chosen here who can bypass the lobby. They are the people in my organization. So if the people of my own organization are clicking on the link of invitation to my meeting, they will directly enter into my meeting. But what about the people who are not a part of my organization? They'll be waiting inside something called a lobby, and the organizer will be notified. The organizer is the person who has scheduled the meeting. In this case, I am scheduling the meeting, so I am the organizer. So when people come and wait in the lobby, the organizer can choose whether to allow them to inside the meeting or to stop them directly. So here we have a few options. If you want everyone to bypass the lobby, that means anyone who has the access to the link of invitation to the meeting, he will directly enter into the meeting. This is a dangerous situation, because if the link falls in the hands of a wrong person, he can come into the meeting and cause a lot of trouble. Next, there is an option to always let the callers bypass the lobby. If you enable this, anyone who has the invitation link of the meeting will directly bypass the lobby and enter into your meeting. This is again a very dangerous thing, so just leave it as it is. Announce when the callers join or leave. So when you are taking the class, many of the students will be joining and leaving the meeting. If you want this to be notified to you, check this to yes. But if it is disturbing you in the middle of the class, you don't want to get distracted, and whether the students leave or join, if you're not concerned about that, you can just mark it to no. I'll just keep it as. The last option is very, very important. Any member of the team with A1 license can essentially take control of the presentation from the organizer and start presenting. So if the students have A1 account and they are attending your meeting, they can potentially take control of your presentation, and they can load their own presentation or share their screen and and this is not suggestible. So you can just change this to only me, so that only you will be the presenter and none of the students take control of your meeting and they don't start sharing their own screens. You can save and you're done. So that's it. Your meeting is now scheduled and you can